Talk 640 WFNC, CCCCCC. Rhonda, how are you today?
Just fine. How are you this lovely Monday morning?
It is a lovely Monday morning. We got Brian in here, Lashonda, and you have your Mid-Carolina Senior Games shirts on.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm extra large. Kenny, what are you, double X? We're just throwing stuff out. Is there a charge for the shirts, and is that part of the fundraising?
It is. It is. You can, if you want to get a T-shirt, it'll be $10 per T-shirt if you want to.
Well, that's good. Well, tell us all about who's going to be TV spokesmodel. Tell us about the senior games, because you were in here earlier. We're getting close.
Yes.
We are.
Who's the TV spokesmodel?
All right, we'll do it. All right, so we are rolling in now with our final registration period. So our deadline is going to be March the 20th at 11:59 p.m. So we are rolling right here towards the end of registration. You can go to torch.nc Senior Games to register. Anybody 50 age and better.
And better.
And better. better.
That is one way to put it. And better.
Correct.
Okay. Kenny,
so 68, is that better?
That's better.
Okay, thank you.
You'll be in there with the 65 to 69-year-olds.
Exactly.
There he is.
Because it does go in 5-year age increments, starting at 50. 50 competes against 50 to 54, 55 to 59, so on.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Which are right up to, we were talking about it coming in this morning. We've got one participant,
97. We're going to have a 97-year-old bowler. We've got a couple, somewhere between 90 to 94 football throw, discus. So, yeah, really amazing stuff.
It really puts perspective on the fact that if you don't think you can do something, that will inspire you. True.
Yeah.
It does me anyway, as a 39, almost 40-year-old.
Yeah. Is that mic plugged in?
I think we've got him now.
Okay. Brian, say hello to everybody.
Hello again, Gilbert.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's going to be as good as we're going to get here
All right.
with what we have here. So I've got all four of us on the screen right now. We're talking about the senior games. This is a big deal for our community. Mm-hmm. And this happens every year around this time?
Every spring in April. And this is, like I said, it's a progression. So this is the local level, so they can participate right here at our local level, and if they qualify, they move on to the state level, which happens for the North Carolina Senior Games in Raleigh.
Rhonda, you've been involved with Parks and Rec for as long as I remember.
30 years.
So,
30 plus.
And I keep sharing this with you when you come in, is the fact that JB and Shelby were involved with Parks and Rec. I remember one time we were at a softball event. Or no, it was baseball, because Shelby played baseball.
She did.
And they were on two different fields. And both of them got hit by pitches at the same exact time. Both of them were down at home plate.
Deja vu, huh?
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Yeah.
So, but there's an awful lot in this community when you talk about parks and recs and the involvement with the community. It is the backbone of how people look at, how healthy the community is.
Right.
Exactly. And it's all about staying moving and staying active. And we couldn't do senior games without our partners. So shouts out to Fayetteville, Cumberland Parks and Rec, Harnett County Parks and Rec, Hope Mills Parks and Rec. They all help us keep the machine kind of rolling and going as well.
Now, talk about what this means in terms of the progression of people participating, and then what's the next step?
Yep. So we start here at the local level, and then if they qualify, so they get first, second, or third in their age bracket, and then they can move on to the state level in Raleigh. And this is actually a big year, because this is actually our national qualifying year. So that happens every 2 years. So if they qualify this year at the state level, they actually get to move on to the National Senior Games, which is going to be next year, 2027, in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Wow, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Are folks excited about that?
Yes.
From that part of it?
Yes.
They are. And so we have those that are like, I'm competing this year because my goal is to get to nationals. Mm-hmm. And we do have quite a bit of that participation from Mid-Carolina Senior Games at the national level.
What does it cost for people to take part? Talk about the registration and all that stuff.
Absolutely. So Mid-Carolina Senior Games is an open game. Our region includes Harnett and Cumberland counties. And so if you're in our region, Cumberland and Harnett, it's just a $15 registration fee right now. But anybody else in the state is welcome to participate at a $25 fee.
So if you're in Sampson County, how does that work?
Again, we're an open game. So if they want to participate, they would pay the $25 fee.
And I think it goes, too, without mentioning that this is not just athletics based.
Right.
We have
Right.
visual arts. We have a performing arts talent showcase that'll take place out at J.D. Fuller Recreation Center.
Correct.
That is April the
23rd.
23rd
Yep.
at 2:00 at J.D. Fuller, and that is a full showcase of the performing arts, the visual arts, the literary, the heritage arts. It will blow your mind. It does mine anyway. The amount of people, they will pack the gym at J.D. Fuller.
Yeah,
Oh,
and, well, talk about that a little bit, Brian, because you know, when you talk about the visual arts and everything, what are you talking about? People drawing pictures, or how's it work?
Painting, jewelry making, ceramics, knitting, crocheting.
Yep.
It runs the gamut. It really does, Gilbert.
Poetry,
yep.
autobiographies,
Dance groups, vocal soloists. We have a couple of groups that do cardio drumming at the various senior centers. They're going to be there to do cardio drumming to music.
Yep.
It's outstanding to watch. It really is.
We're going to be having a trumpet player this year. So that includes instrumentals as well, solo or group.
And it's free to come out if you just want to come out and support the event. Of course, you do have to sign up if you're going to be a participant before the late registration deadline on March 20th. But it is free to come out and support not only there, but also at the opening ceremony on Wednesday, April the 8th at Methodist University at 9 o'clock that morning.
You know, I remember one year I was the MC for that, and I was just really taken back by the pageantry of it. And I think it was might have been a little shower or something like that, but it really didn't matter. I mean, folks came out and they were serious about the competition. I mean, talk about that. Rhonda, talk about that a little bit, because these folks are serious about taking part in this.
People love to participate. Some do as they progress in their seasons. I don't like to say that O word, that old word. And it's all about moving and staying active.
Right.
And like I said earlier, you don't have to be an athlete. Like they just said, you can have a visual art, heritage art. Keep the body, mind, soul, and spirit moving.
Correct.
Register. When the registration last day, I think, is the 20th of March. Go to some of our rec centers and work on practicing the shot put, the disc. We have facilities that will sure share some of the practice facilities with you and stuff. Stay active. And as I continue to season, I try to stay active.
Well, you know, I'm 70 now, and I said this year I'm going to do a little bit more swimming, and I broke out my elliptical because I hadn't ridden it in a little bit, and I noticed when you got to put like 90 pounds of air in it, because if not, you're really struggling to get it going. But the main thing is just to get out there and keep moving, as you say. Now, one thing I did this thing about this chair. Tai chair stuff. Kenny and I were talking about the Tai chair. Tai Chi. And I went all the way to the end of it. You got to go through the whole thing. It tells you what it is, what's your age group, and what's your body mass, was BMI and all that stuff. And then it finally got to the end, and I was waiting for the punchline. How much was it? And it was $14.95 a month to start. Wow. And then it goes up to $39 after your trial period. Okay. And so a lot of folks don't realize that, you're going to have to pay some money. And for seniors who may be on fixed income, that may be a challenge. But the main thing is we have senior centers. We have recreational folks who can help you get through an exercise routine with Parks and Recs. I know you guys aren't with Parks and Recs. You are with the Mid-Carolina Senior Games.
I am with Rhonda and I are with Parks and Recs.
But both of you are, okay.
But I'm with Mid-Carolina Area on Aging, and we actually do provide free Tai Chi classes in our region, and we work with some of our local senior centers, such as Bill Crisp, and offer those classes as well.
Yeah, and so we have the senior center down on Murchison Road with that's the senior center that has a swimming pool. And what's the water temperature there, Brian?
I believe they keep it the same as ours out at Bill Crisp Senior Center, 85.
85. Watch out.
Yes, sir.
That's got my name on it.
Not much constant about those buildings, but that is the one constant is the water temperature.
Well, when they were building the one on Murchison Road, I did a story on it on WREL, and I went to the contractor and I said, "What temperature do they keep the water at?" They said 85. Because the seniors like the water a little bit warm,
right?
And I don't get into my swimming pool unless it's 82 or better. So you just get to the point where you say, "Hey, I've had people I've turned my pool up to 90 something. It's like a sauna.
Oh, wow.
You know, but you don't need to have that. But the main thing is you get a lot of exercise from swimming. Swimming part of the competition as well?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
What events do you have? Do you know off the top of your head?
Yep. So we will have swimming this year is going to be at our local YMCA, and that is in Cumberland County here. And some of those swimming events are going to be like the 50-yard freestyle, the 50-yard backstroke, and things like that.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot of fun, no matter what you decide to be a part of. And you really don't have to have a whole lot of skills, and you don't really have to come out to try to win the gold. Just take part.
Exactly. And that's
Yeah.
what it's all about, to have fun. A lot of these seniors come back year after year, and so you'll see them like, oh, okay, this is my friend I haven't seen since last year. So you're going to see a lot of that connection and just laughter and fun, and, like, again, just keep moving.
One last point Gilbert mentioned is that with the registration fee, that covers most of your events. Now, there are a couple of events like bowling and golf where there is an additional facility fee that you'll pay at the time of registration, but you can compete in one event. You could compete in 10 events for that 15 or the
Right.
$20.
Oh, is that right?
you
Now,
pay.
see,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
So make sure you utilize that and participate in as many events, even if you don't consider yourself real proficient in some of the other ones.
Yeah, you know, I thought you had to pay for each one.
No.
So
No,
once
no.
you register, then you can just run the gambit
Yep.
Exactly.
Sure
There's
can.
a
until you
real-
win a gold medal, I guess.
Until you win a
That's
gold
right.
medal.
Yeah.
And that does all the participants do receive a T-shirt as well. So that
Yeah.
also covers
Oh.
that too.
Once you register.
Once you register. Yep.
Register.
All right.
And like some of the events here, I don't know if you can see it, but these are some of the events that we do have. Some, like Brian said, some of them cost a little extra, some of them do not.
Right.
So get involved.
So if somebody wanted to see that, there's a spot online you can go to check out everything?
Yep, they can actually head over to Mid-Carolina Senior Games on our Facebook page. We do keep that up to date, and if you just want to see kind of the vibes of everything that we did last year and see how everybody did, and also you can head on to mccog.org and find all of the information out as well.
Well, it's always a pleasure having you folks in here. A lot of lively entertainment going on. When is the games again?
Our big celebration of the games is going to take place April 8th, Methodist University.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. So that means we have another opportunity for you guys to come back just to give the last minute hurrah.
Yep,
Correct.
exactly.
I
We'll
believe
be
it's
back.
Friday before that. Good Friday, actually, April 3rd.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll just keep all your names inside my computer so we can bring you back up.
Sounds
Pleasure.
good.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, you're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. Let's check out Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
While some will see some patchy fog this morning, we will otherwise be mainly sunny with a high of 80. Overnight will be mostly clear with a low of 56, and Tuesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 84. If we hit 84, that would tie the high temperature record for the day. And that means it's another warm start to the week, highs staying in the 80s, but a strong cold front arrives Thursday, bringing the chance for rain and cooler temperatures to end the week. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Well, it's the end of the world, Rachel, because it was 64 degrees. Now it's 61. What's going on? 61 degrees right now across the board. Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and Spring Lake. You are listening to News Talk 640. We are WFNC.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster. I started Blindster in my garage back in 2010. Since then, we've sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters nationwide. Our blinds are DIY friendly, guaranteed to fit, and always cheaper than big box stores. Blindster.com.
Always first in News Talk for North Carolina. News Talk 640 WFNC in high def at 103.5 HD2.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code AUTO for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code AUTO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code AUTO for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HIM to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HIM to 215-215. That's HIM to 215-215. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Paid for by Adaptive Health.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code COIN to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code COIN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COIN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.